Here's quite a radical thought experiment for you to try, right? And just bear with me on this one. I want you to stop looking at this video on your phone or your computer and just listen. And I want you to just look around you for a second and just take it all in. I know this might sound a bit weird, but just bear with me. Just look at everything, see everything, and listen. Right, listen to my voice, listen to the music, you can hear those, but what else can you hear? Take it in. What do you feel right now? Are you standing up? Can you feel the pressure of your body going into your feet? Or maybe you're sitting down, you can feel it, the weight on your bum. What about the taste? Do you taste anything right now? This idea is so simple, but it's quite extreme as well, in a way. What you're experiencing right now, this is it. This is all there is. And that's the truth. You know, we can expend so much energy and effort trying to get somewhere or trying to do something. Like, I don't know, you try and build a career or get to loads of followers on Instagram or loads of likes or whatever. We try so hard, and some people manage to reach they achieve their dreams, and they get there finally, and then they realize, well, they may have this like buzz and excitement and some amazing emotions, but they kind of fade quite quickly, and then they're just left with this again. Just what they see, what they smell, what they hear. And it's like we thought it would be different, but it's not. This is all there is. In this moment, what's around you, this is everything. And we know this deep down, we all know this. But we're kind of in denial, I think. Because sometimes being here, being in the present moment is really hard. It's really uncomfortable, it's painful. We don't want to be here sometimes. It's just too much. We don't want to be who we are, right? We want to work hard enough so that people can respect us finally, or we can be the person that we want to be. And we have this image, this destination to get to, right? But we're just missing who we are right now. And it's a cliche, but it really is about the journey, because the destination is really just an idea in our heads that exists right now in the journey. It's kind of like a hope. We're hopeful that we just sort of, it's a bit of a gamble. It's just like, I'm going to commit my life to doing this because I'm gambling that if I achieve this, then I can finally rest and be who I want to be. I can finally deserve love. But that's just an idea that's occurring to us right now, and it's a massive risk to take. We expect it to be more than it is. You know, maybe we'll have some sort of super sense or something that allows us to finally be. But it's just this, right here and now, all around you, everything that you see, it's the same. I've spent my life like running away. Trying to be someone else and not allowing myself to just be who I am exactly as I am. And it's exhausting. It's really fucking tiring. And realizing this message has been one of the most important things I've ever learned. We're trying so hard, man. We're trying so hard. And we're causing ourselves so much suffering. The pain itself that we have to sit with, the discomfort, that's already enough to bear. But what we're doing is saying that we're not good enough. We're not enough. We've got to strive and be more. And we exist whether we like it or not. Depending on what you believe, we're sort of thrown into this existence, right? And we just have to face it. We just have to deal with it. And sometimes the pain in the present moment is too much to bear, so we try and run away. But the pain's not going anywhere if we keep running away. And if we achieve loads of things, if we get the status that we're after, or the partner, the perfect partner, or whatever it is that we're chasing, it's not going to make it go away. It'll be just the same. And this is a truth I think we all know deep down. All there is this. But some people spend their entire lives chasing. And they get to the end of their lives and they think, fuck, I've missed it. I've missed it all. I've missed me. I've missed being me. Because I've been trying to be someone else for so long. And this makes me really emotional because that's me. Trying to be someone else because who I am is not enough. And it's painful enough having to have all of these experiences in the present moment. The discomfort, the pain of it is hard enough. But then I've been adding all of this self-aggression on top of it all. And it's caused me so much more pain than is necessary. It's so much easier to just sit, not easier, sorry. It's so much more peaceful and there's so much less suffering in my life when I have those moments where I'm able to sit with it and just be with the pain and not add all of that stuff on top, and just to be here, because this is it. Me recording this video right now, this is it. Oh no, I keep saying that, but it's true. It's hard to get it. It was hard for me to get it into my head, and I forget it all the time, right? I'm not perfect, and I also recognise the sort of irony in what I'm doing here, because there is a part of me that, you know, I'm going to put this video out and I want it to be successful. I want loads of likes. I want loads of follows, whatever. You know, I want that external validation. I want people to like what I put out and to feel worthy. But I've been conditioned with just the same programming as everyone else, and there's a part of me that also just wants other people to know this and fully understand this and stop denying the truth. Because we all know it, we all know this. We're just denying it. And there's a part of me that just wants to help, you know, as well. And just because there is this part of me that wants the validation, it doesn't make what I'm saying not true. And the truth is that life is short. It's not unlimited. I've lived in denial for a long time, just pretending that life is never going to end. But we all know that not to be true. We all know that this life has a time limit on it. We're on the clock. And the more we try and be somewhere else and be someone else, the more we miss the beauty of being here right now and being who we are right now, because we're all beautiful. I know sometimes that's really hard to believe, right? Because we hate ourselves so much sometimes. But man, like, everyone is unique and beautiful. I don't know if I can hammer this into your heads enough for you to believe it, because I certainly wouldn't have believed it if someone was saying this to me in the past. But you don't need to do anything to deserve love. Your very existence is enough. And it's only you that can give yourself that love and give yourself that permission to love yourself. It's only ever you. You know? You can have someone tell you till the cows come home that you're worthy of love, but it's only when you choose and allow yourself to feel that love for yourself that you can feel love. So it's all within us. Everything is within us. And again, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. You know all of this. And trust me, running away and living in denial doesn't help anyone. It just makes things so much worse. It seems to be a natural human tendency to want to run away and escape the now, the reality right here and now. It seems like we've all been programmed to be that way. Maybe it's human nature. But God, life becomes so much more peaceful if you can just let it flow and not try and be someone else and not try and struggle and sit with the pain. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's sad. I know there's so much grief there. But you need to feel it. You need to feel it. And stop running away. Because it won't go anywhere if you don't. You'll be with it forever, and you'll miss life, and you'll miss the beauty. I mean, look outside, there's a beautiful mist descending over the buildings that I can see in front of me, and I can hear the birds, and this is it. This is all there is. It's beautiful if you allow yourself to just be here. And you're gonna you're gonna lose your path. You know, you're gonna get distracted, and you're gonna continue to imagine things. Of course you are. You're gonna want to be somewhere else. You're gonna want to be someone else. That doesn't mean anything. That just means that in that here and now, when you're at that point, you're gonna be thinking those thoughts in that moment. It's not real, it's just the stories, and what we've been doing is prioritizing the story over the reality, and I can assure you that the reality is so much better. I know it's scary, and I know we feel like we've got so many things to do, and God, we can't stop, because God knows what will happen if we stop. But just keeping on running on that treadmill is not going to help you. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's just causing so much stress. It's taking you away from being who you are, and that being enough, and that being okay. Every time you imagine achieving something, or there's nothing wrong with it, it's perfectly natural, but it's not accepting and allowing who you are right now. It's saying, I've got to change, I've got to be someone different. Wow. I know, this is a lot, I know. But, and you'll forget this. Of course you will. You'll watch it maybe, and if you got this far, and you'll forget it. And that's okay. But maybe just save this video somewhere, or I don't know, set a reminder on your phone every day to just be here. I've been in a constant mode for as long as I can remember of being somewhere else, by either being in the past or imagining some fantasy in the future where I've achieved my goals, or you know, whatever. I've just not been here. But all of those fantasies and all of those thoughts, they still happened here in this moment, you know. And there's no more than this. You don't get some spidey senses or something if you finally achieve what you want, your goal, you know. If you try and finally climb Everest, you get to the top, you're not gonna suddenly have spidey senses, or you know, all your fears and troubles and pain, they're not gonna go away. I'm repeating myself a lot, but I'm just trying to hammer home the point, because if I were watching this, you know, earlier in my life, I'd need this point hammered home. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there, because it's been quite a longer video, a much longer video than I intended it to be. But I hope that you have taken something from it, and this resonates with you, and I really, if you feel like someone else would benefit from this message, I would really encourage you to send it to them too, because there's so much suffering, and so much of it is just completely unnecessary. And yeah, hopefully this can help. And if you think it can help someone else and it's helped you, then please do share it on. Again, that's part of me that wants this video to be successful, and that's an ego thing, you know, and I hold my hands up to that. But there's also a huge part of me that really just wants to reduce people's suffering, and I hope that, you know, this can help. So I'm really grateful for you for fully engaging in this video and not just going to the next distraction. And you've got to the end. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I don't know you, but I love you. And I love me. And I hope that you can do the same. So yeah, thank you very much.